often say I love these drafts where you just have no idea what's going on as analysts. It's so fun sometimes you sit there and know that there's a meta where you can predict anything right. But in situations like this, we just have no idea what's going to happen. It's such
a flash Q from Mickey, so Yike now looking to maybe make that play mid.
Going to jump onto Patrick first though. Shattering Strike for the stun. He'll be okay. Underneath the tower, as you say in the mid lane, Jackie's is dead. Pretty much. There we are. The final order from Caps is enough to take him out.
For Caps is going to be great. Get that little bit of an advantage with the Vamp Scepter so you can trade heavily, but Yike now finds the Antonio. 6 for Rumble.
Yeah, Antonio has the equalizer, as you say, but Broken Blade pretty tanky already, and the equalizer does not live up to its name here. Broken Blade able to tank it up, and G2 get their second on the board.
G2 again are doing a great job of running this early game. Yike gets the play in mid, he knows he's got pushed, so he starts to move across here, and Broken Blade, they just solo out the Antonio to set up for the play. Now again, Ignar trying to cover mid, but Mickey's is also here.
That Camp's coming in. Ignar there for top lane. The Antonio struggled a little bit in this lane. Obviously, there's been a tension from Yike, but also the fact he wasn't still on his way down towards bot means that G2 are looking to contest this, but it's 2-2 so far, and GiantX have the man advantage, the numbers advantage. Caps TPing back in. G2 could take a fight, but they'd be undermanned because Hans Summer is still working his way down towards bot. Second Void Grub for GiantX off this play. They'll secure it. 3-2 so far. Will they look for one more? Hans is showing in bot lane. The Antonio just based, but does have the TP if he wants to rejoin the fight. GiantX will get their fourth grub. 4-2 in the end. TP in by Broken Blade. The Antonio does have a flash, the equalizer coming out, but he's torn it up, and Hans Summer and Broken Blade will melt him down. No escape for the Rumble. Hans Summer gets it.
G2 and Mickey can move into the bot side river, start threatening this mid tower, maybe even convert that pressure into a dragon. Instead, they might just go for a fight.
Forward with the quickness, with the charm. Redemption comes out. Caps able to jump across the side. Knocks back Jackie's with the buster shot. Caps is so low. The Trigger Siege saving him for a second. The Magnus Storm coming out from Mickey as well, but Jackie's has already found the first kill. Juhan falling low. Mickey being opened up on. He'll flash across the wall, but Patrick will chase him with a flash of his own. Hans Summer sliding in like Tony Hawk across the wall. Yike surviving with 30 HP. And now Patrick's on the wrong side of the rift. Daisy going to chase him out. And it looks like he's going to sacrifice himself to the tower. Not sure if anyone's hit him recently. Don't think it will be an execute. In the end, it will be Yike picking up the kill because, of course, Daisy got that auto down.
Smart on GiantX to find that opportunity.
Yeah, GiantX trying to say, hey, look, G2 going to look for that side lane play, so let's...
Caps, after taking mid, will work his way down towards the bottom side. Broken Blade can shadow him, does have that hero's entrance. Tower falls in top. Caps jumps onto the Antonio, and I'm not sure the Antonio has a way out of this one. Caps cleans him up for his second kill of the game, 7-2 now, and
he's 0 towers up in the early game.
Hans is going to get rooted, cleanses, Juhan underneath the tower, lightning crash, Hans needs a hero, and here comes Broken Blade, but Hans Summer is a mile away, the redemption coming out, Jackie's falling low, Mickey there with the Magnus Storm, and Hans Summer able to escape. Juhan going to start to retreat because he knows his team's days are numbered. G2 collapse, they'll take Patrick, they'll take Jackie's, the Antonio's already dead, and Caps is still pushing bots.
G2 brought a literal Goliath to the fight, and it works out beautifully for them. Hans Summer able to just barely escape, and they didn't even need Caps for it. He was just pushing in this bot side the entire time with Rift Herald in tow. This is looking very G2 favored once more.
GiantX are trying to get scrappy with G2, and things just are not panning out the way that they want. Every single fight, it's going to be another pick here, I think. Do they have the damage?
It's going to be Jackie's joining the fight, but Juhan's already down to about 200 HP. Ignite here for a bit of shielding. Dances in with the battle dance. Broken Blade falling low, will fall to Jackie's first. And now Mickey needs to try and get the hell out of dodge. The Trigger Seed on him buys him a second, but it's not going to buy enough. 2 over to Jackie's. The Antonio now collapsing on Hans Summer, and I'm not sure he wins out this fight. Hans Summer doesn't have the flash, but can just dash across the wall to the relatives. Of course, GiantX took one earlier on. And as you say, Rob, don't think dragon stacking is really going to be the name of the game this match. 2 towers at once, but they can definitely take the tier 2 in mid. The Root Caller lands into the Magnus Storm, and here comes the hero. He's fresh for the fight. GiantX forced away. Jackie's ticking to the ignite. Equalizer down. Jackie's just about survives on the backline, but G2 will use the pressure in mid to open up the base.
It's GiantX immediately forced to retreat to the safety of their fountain. 21 minutes in, and G2 will crack the base of GiantX. It's a 10k gold lead already.
Middle engage, fantastic in the meta at the moment, as that's currently what we see a lot of his 3 carries, and G2 playing very well around it. Now Broken Blade pushing in, gets that top lane turret,
The two are calling GiantX to the battle. They have a control ward in, but immediately Ignat pays the price of putting it down. Mom is not going to be able to save you from this situation, GiantX. G2 take the Baron, they'll take the kill. Try and defend. Ignat back up to bolster the defenses, but even his contributions don't do much in the face of G2, who continue to march forward. Nature's Glass coming out, Mickey tanks it, Caps takes a shot as well, but buffers out his jump. The hero's entrance from Broken Blade will separate the two teams. Ignat forced to dance away, Broken Blade flashes and lands a two-man taunt. Patrick has to flash away, Caps jumps forward once again with that rocket leap, but can't find purchase on the fight. Instead, they find purchase on the inhib, and that will fall. Top and mid now down. The Baron remains for 2 minutes time, and G2 are looking to end the series right here, right now. The first Nexus tower is laid to ruins. Broken Blade almost the same. The Trigger C just in time to save his life. Will G2 continue to advance? Will GiantX find a way to win out the fight? No TP for Broken Blade means that likely G2 will allow GiantX to live to fight another day. Perhaps mistimed recalls here. The Twisted Advance coming out. Yike stays around. GiantX looking to collapse. Caps waits across the wall. The TP behind as well on that control ward. Hunt Summer can open up. Has that lightning crash, and Juhan's already down to half HP. The Antonio coming for the flank, and Juhan will fall first. The Antonio looking for something, but he can't find it, and the rest of his team has left him to the wolves that are G2. It looked like G2 would need to reset, but GiantX walked into their gaping maws. And now with Baron remaining for 1.5 minutes, I think it's all done.
You don't want to throw punches at a man that's walking away, and GiantX did just that, and G2 came back angry, waving top now. G2 want to make this the quickest game of the series.
A lower bracket run, a G2 speciality. Here they're looking to start it in emphatic style. GiantX, Patrick, Jackies, and Ignat left to try and find a way back in, but Mickey is having none of it. He puts them back into the fountain, and GiantX will be taking a long vacation. G2, in dominant fashion, will take the 3-0 and meet up with BDS on Friday.